a diameter of 2.5 to 3 inches, it will form an etheric or an akashic circle. Tomorrow or day after tomorrow is Deepavali or Diwali. Happy Diwali to all of you. Deepavali means it's the festival of lights. On this day, millions and millions of oil lamps are lit all over India. One day at least in the year, you do this and see vegetable oil of certain types. How to know whether it's a certain type or not? If you use till oil or groundnut oil or castor oil, this is naturally taken care of, but if you don't have access to that, if you light a lamp, you must light with that which has a very, high smoking point. Smoking point you can know by if there is an yellow flame, how much of it is blue, the tip. If the blue is more, that means it has a high smoking point. That's a good fire for you. If you light this, I'm particularly saying this because this will not happen with animal fat and other things that you use because it'll be just largely yellow light. But if you light vegetable oils, it has a very high smoking point. So if you light, let's say 50-100 lamps in your house and just sit there, you will see something about you will change significantly. You turn off your electric lights and just oil lamps, you will see it will make a huge difference. Knowing this, before the onset of winter, you need a little bit of fire, otherwise the evolutionary memory tries to take you down. If you consciously slow down your life, there is no problem. But if you're being compulsively pulled down by something else, that's not good, because that will lead to a depressed life, not a consciously still life. A conscious stillness is fantastic. But depression is not a good thing. Either physiologically or psychologically, you're a little depressed. That is not a good state to be in. It doesn't support the life that you are. The physiology and the psychological platform should support the life that you are. If they become like this, little, physically you're unwell, immediately mind tries to collaborate with the body and say, why am I alive? Is it really needed to be or not to be? Whether you clearly articulate that question or not, it comes up, isn't it? Hello? The moment taking the next step becomes burdensome for some reason, whatever the reason, suddenly question pops up, to be or not to be. So if you want to keep your life exuberant, you need a little light up, you need to be lit. So Diwali is that effort when life on this planet is moving, at least the northern hemisphere is moving towards hibernation. We try to light it up in many ways. From the next month onwards, one whole month, people light up many lamps in their house to see that there's exuberance. There are music festivals, there are a variety of things so that you don't become like this in winter. If you're like that throughout the year, no, I'm saying in the evening if you're always like this because of something else, you're in hibernating liquids. When you create a fire with a very high smoking point, let's say an oil lamp has a flame which is approximately 3/4 of an inch, let's say. In this, a third of it, if it's bluish flame, then at least a minimum of a diameter of 2.5 to 3 inches, it will form an etheric or an akashic circle, which is very vital for one's perception. Otherwise, food, sleep, reproduction, this, that, daily struggles are all only four elements. The fifth element doesn't come into a play. If you want to enhance your perception, akash is vital, especially when the physical life is tending to slow down. You want to use that as a platform to enhance your perceptional life. That's why Deepavali